Thanks, Iago. Dennis Hoye joins us from halfway around the world to give us this teaching tip.
Good morning, this is Dennis Hoye, the golf professional at Yarmouth Golf, here with my assistant Ian DeArmond. Today we're here to talk about alignment, which to me is one of the most important factors in a golf swing. Most mistakes happen when you go to play before you go to hit a shot. One of the big things that happens if your alignment's off, the path that your golf club is going to swing at is usually going to be off. So what we're trying to do today is get you set up so your hands and your golf club can comfortably release towards the target, and that takes away a lot of mistakes that happen on the golf course. Okay, one of the most important parts today we're going to talk about is when you get set up to hit a golf shot, whether it's practicing on the driving range or out on the golf course, the number one thing you always have to remember is whatever your target is on the golf course, what you're trying to do is make sure that the club face is pointed at the target you're shooting at. So basically, if you're looking at a golf ball here, right, and you're going to aim towards the target out in the golf course, you're going to set your club face up and try to point that right at the target you're trying to hit at. Now, what also happens is your feet, hips, shoulders, and everything are going to be parallel with where the club is aiming. But it's like a set of train tracks. What you're going to see is this club and this where your club is pointing goes down this target line, and the feet are parallel. That way, when you go to swing the club, that the club then can release towards the target comfortably. That's why it's so important, especially for beginners when you're playing. You should be able to get this part down first. It's going to make your world much, much easier when you go to play and start learning if you get your alignment correct. All right, so whether you're an accomplished player or a beginner, what you're going to find out is it's so important to make sure that your alignment's correct and that you get yourself set up. A good thing to do when you're practicing is use things like alignment sticks. We're using a range divider right here today, but you can use whatever you can to try to help yourself get set up when you practice, so when you get out in the golf course, it becomes like natural for you to get yourself going through a routine, get yourself set up. And what you'll find out is if your alignment gets better, your overall golf game will improve dramatically. So it's an important thing to remember. Beginners, accomplished players, everybody needs to keep working on this for the rest of their golf careers. So good luck.